Okay, so I'm gonna take this Salon Perfect little brow defining kit, and I'm gonna take this like chocolate color right here with the angled brush that came with it. And before I go through, I'll just take an eyebrow brush and brush through the hairs. I am gonna take the Urban Decay Naked palette. This is like the very first Naked palette, and I think Half Baked is gonna be the star of the show. So I'm gonna take a BH Cosmetics 8 brush, and I'm just gonna go in with Buck. And I'm just gonna kind of pat that into the crease and then blend it out. And I'm gonna blend this out like towards the end of my brow. Okay, so I just want to make sure it's well blended. So then I'm going to take the BH Cosmetics 5, which is just a little bit more fluffier. So I'm just going to kind of blend that out. Okay, so I'm actually just going to take the Urban Decay Naked brush that came with the palette, and I'm going to take the flat eyeshadow brush and just get right in there with that Half Baked. Just to blend it out, I am going to take the same 8 brush we used to apply the dark color and just go over the edges. And then I'm going to take the Crease Defying brush by Beauty Professional, and I am just going to take that Buck on here. Actually going to deepen the outer V. And then I'm going to take that same 5 brush and just kind of pat on top of it and just blend it a little. Okay, so now I'm going to take this little tiny highlighter brush and I'm going to go in with Virgin. And I am just going to put this right on the brow bone. I'm going to take that 5 brush and then just kind of make sure the two just kind of mesh together. And then I'm also going to take the same highlighter brush and I'm going to go in with Half Baked. And we're going to highlight the inner corner with this. Okay, so I am going to take the NYX Professional Makeup Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, Definitely a Turn On Waterproof Extreme Shine Eyeliner, and I have it in Jet Black. And I'm going to tightline and waterline with this. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Physicians Formula Matte Manoy, I'm not for sure, Butter Eyeliner, and I have it in Matte Black. take this Real Techniques brush and just kind of clean up the little edge of the eyeliner. And then I'm gonna take the Smashbox Superfan Fanned Out Mascara in black. So I am gonna start on the face now, and for foundation I'm gonna use the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Long Wear Liquid Foundation. I have it in shade 1, and I'll just take it on the back of my hand. I'm gonna take it with the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. Alright, so for concealer, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in Light Ivory. And I'm just going to take this in the inner corner under my eye, and then out here on the edge, just to kind of clean that up. So that I want to cover up, I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear More Than Concealer. And I have it in Eggshell 325. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on my nose, and then a little around my mouth, that little blemish I have there, and then a little on the chin, and then over here where I have some acne scarring, I'll just put a few little dots. I'm going to put a little on my forehead just to brighten it up there. And I'm going to take the e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush. Alright, so just to make sure that the concealer is blended out, I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used for foundation and just go over everything, everywhere that I applied concealer. Okay, so I am just going to set the face, so I'm going to use the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Pressed Powder in 110 Porcelain. I'm going to take the BH Cosmetics One brush. I'm going to take the Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette, and I'm going to take Carrot with the Real Techniques contour brush. take this no-named brush that I've had for quite some time. It's kind of like a blending brush, but I'm gonna take that same like bronzer on it, and then I'm gonna apply some and warm up the nose. Now I'm going to blend that out with the same brush that we used to apply the powder. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Too Faced Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush, Something About Berry, which is like this, and I'm only going to be taking this like really hot pink shade, and I'm also going to take a BH Cosmetics, but it's just an angled brush, and I'm just going to get some of that and I'm going to put it right up above the contour we did, but I'm also going to bring it on the apples of the cheeks and back. Alright, so I'm going to take the Hard Candy Marilyn Monroe Translucent Loose Powder plus Rose Hemp Oil, and I'm going to take that with just a Real Technique sponge. I just applied the powder to bake under the eyes, side of my nose, and on my jaw. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that sit there and let it bake for a little while, and while that's doing that, I'm actually gonna go and finish the eyes. So I'm gonna go back into the Naked palette, and I'm gonna go into the same color that we used in our crease in our outer corner. So I'm gonna take Buck. I'm gonna take it on the BH Cosmetics 11 brush and just go along that lower lash line. I'm going to go back into that Park Avenue Princess palette, and I'm going to take Halo. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I'm going to let it dry down just a little bit. And I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Makeup Stick Highlight. And I have it in When the Nude Strikes. Now I'm going to take the e.l.f. Illuminating Palette, and I'm going to take this kind of vanilla shade right here. And I'm just going to take this fluffy BH Cosmetics brush, and I am just going to take a little bit of that and then put that right on top of the like cream highlight we put on. So I'm going to blend that right on top. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do my lips, and I'm going to take the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in London. And then for lipstick, I'm going to take the Ulta lipstick in 227. It's just kind of a bronzy brown tone. So I'm gonna go go do my hair and change my outfit, and I'll be back.